All right, everybody. Welcome to this year's SEO crash course. This is 2025, just getting started. And this is actually my first webinar of the year. So I'm excited to be joining with you guys. I've been doing a lot more lives that are not really webinars or roundtables where I just go on my phone. So that's been pretty cool, different experience. But this is my first one here joining you guys on Zoom, seeing a lot of familiar faces. We got Calvin. So Calvin, looking forward to seeing you this weekend, man. You and the missus. All right, guys. So let's talk about SEO real quick. You guys have seen me quite a bit. You guys have heard me talk quite a bit. So if you're new, then forgive me for kind of jumping around. But SEO, right? SEO. What is SEO? SEO stands for search engine optimization, and it is one of the products offered by Google. There are three main products offered by Google when it comes to businesses. One of them is Google Ads, one of them is Google Maps, and one of them is Google Search. Now, Google Maps and Google Search are both considered SEO. And when we talk about SEO, it is the idea of optimizing your website so that it shows up higher on Google, so that it's ranking higher. Now, one thing to understand, everybody's trying to cheat the system. Everybody's trying to get, high SEO. What's the algorithm? This is a cool SEO trick. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. At the end of the day, all Google cares about is you giving a good experience to their users, because they don't want people to go to Bing or whatever the next Google competitor is. So as long as you give people a good experience on your website, Google will help you rank more. There's a lot of different ways to do that, but it starts with your website. If your website is loading fast, if people can navigate your website, if people are leaving your website because it's not optimized, because your website is built for you, then you have a high bounce rate. Google measures how long people stay on your website. Believe it or not, 50% of people, they leave your website right when they land on the homepage. People don't believe this when I tell them, but you can look this up. Most websites have a bounce rate of 50% or more. So I hope I got your attention. What you're going to learn today is the basics of SEO versus Google Ads. And I'm going to show you guys some free stuff that you can do for your own SEO and how to help you get ready for this off season. And then or for this busy season, then if anybody's interested, I'll talk to you guys a little bit about our services and how we can help you with your SEO, get it done faster and better. Sound good? Yes or yes? Let me know in the comments what questions you guys have, and then we'll do some audits, free SEO audits here. So let's go in and let's see what SEO looks like. So if I go to Google right here, all right, so this is Google, and I type in, I'm in a city called Frankfurt right now. So if I type in bounce house rentals, right, I'm not going to type in Frankfurt. I'm not going to put in where I'm at. Most people don't put in their city. I'm just going to hit go. Google knows where I'm at, right? First thing I'm going to see is an ad, Google Ads. Google Ads is always at the top. There are 1, 2, 3 ads. This is really interesting. So there's 3 ads, a search, one that's not an ad, and then maps, and then more search listings. So every time you hit search, Google's going to show you different ads, right? Or different results based on what you've done before. So in this case, there are 3 ads up here. And if I search again, which I will, you're going to see, there's 4 ads. If I search again, you might see totally different listings. People tell me all the time, Tariq, I paid you to do my marketing and you suck because I typed in blah, whatever, and I don't see myself up there. First of all, Google knows if you are just somebody who's always searching bounce house rentals, trying to find your competitors, versus you're somebody serious. Google's algorithm is actually getting really good if you set it up right. If they think that you are, especially when we run your ads, we use something called the click fraud protection. It senses if somebody is like your competitor, just trying to search up who's in the market versus somebody who's trying to book. So if you search, if it's ads, just specifically ads, if you are running Google Ads and you type in and you do not see your ad, that does not mean your ads are not running. Every time you hit search, a different auction goes out. Sometimes you see ads, sometimes you don't. And just because you do see your ads doesn't mean you're going to see it the next time. So I guarantee you the next time that I search, I'm not going to see my ads, because some way, somehow, I'm seeing 2 of my ads right now, which is, oh, okay, because it knows that I'm signed in. So it's telling me that I'm eligible. But here, the first one is tent and table, pogo bounce. This is somebody selling bounce houses. So whoever's doing their ads, maybe they need to call me, right? Because they shouldn't be showing ads when somebody's doing rentals, but I guess they're trying to, maybe they're saying you could buy a bounce house. Then there's this company, and then there's me. So this is my company right here, Bounce My House Party Rentals. I got the 3rd spot this time for ads. Next time I search, I might get the 1st spot. I might not show up at all on ads. Then there's the maps. This is somebody else's ad here. Bounce Houses Are Us. This company's in New York, I think. Pretty sure they're in New York. There's no Bounce Houses Are Us near me. This company, oh, Elmhurst, Illinois. Wow, look at them creeping up on me with the reviews. I'm impressed. All right. This is me right here, 889 reviews. This is my company. So this is Google Ads right here. These at the top. Under it, this is SEO right here. This is what we're going to talk about today, SEO. The Google Maps listings, and then this right here. Now, I'm going to show you, look, notice how many times I show up in this search. I show up 1 time because I paid for it. And then I show up another time for free because I have strong SEO. And I show up a 3rd time for free because I have strong SEO. And then I show up a 4th time for free because I have strong SEO. And that's it. Now, you guys tell me who here wants to show up multiple times when you have 1 search? How awesome would that be? For multiple reasons. 1, you get more chances of getting clicked. And 2, when people keep seeing you over and over again, like, dang, I see this company everywhere, man. They must be legit if everywhere I go, I see them. So if that thought gets you excited, let me know in the comments. What would that do for your business? What do you think it would do for your business? Do you think it would have a significant increase if you had strong SEO or not? I'm really curious. Do you think that having strong SEO will significantly increase your rankings, or just a little bit? I'm gonna tell you my experience, but I'm curious what you guys say here. Calvin's excited. Carlos says it sure does. Lane Ivy says, do it in incognito mode so it doesn't affect it. That's a good idea, actually. I should have did that. Thank you, Lane. All right. So let me tell you guys a true story. When I first started, 90% of my business I had to pay for. It was all through Google Ads because nobody knew me, right? Now, most of my business, 75%, I'm all about the number. I track this down to the penny. 75% of my business comes from SEO. I don't even pay for it anymore. My ads run all year round. Don't get me wrong. I still run my ads all year round, but most of it I don't pay for. And like my friend Lionel says, it's all about the CAC, reducing your cost per acquisition. Our cost per acquisition is down because we have more customers, but we're paying for less of them because more are coming in through SEO and return customers, et cetera. So how do you do this? How do you do this? There's a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways to do this. It's very complicated. It's a lot of on-website work. It's free. It doesn't cost you any money to do, but it's so complicated that it's better work to just pay somebody to do it for you, because if you do it wrong, you're just wasting a bunch of time for nothing. So let me tell you the easiest way to help your SEO, at least in the Google Maps section, and that is your Google Business Profile. So if I type in here to find your Google Business Profile, just make sure that you're logged in to whatever. It used to be a better way, man, but now you could just type in your company name, Bounce My House. If you type in your company name to Google, if you're logged in as the admin, you will see this. You'll see these tools. So if I type in, I don't know, the Big Bounce Theory, I think that's cool, really cool name, company in Canada. Big Bounce Theory. So I'm not their admin, so it doesn't even show. I don't even think they have a Google Business Profile. That's interesting. But if I type in Bounce My House, it knows I'm the admin and it shows it up here. So how do you boost your own SEO for free? You just click Edit Profile and you fill in everything. I mean everything. Don't leave anything blank. Anything you can fill out, fill it in. Your opening date, your content. At the end, this is an algorithm. And if Google sees that you are filling stuff in and your competitor is not, that tells Google that you're putting in more effort. I even have like, I mean, anything that we can. Transgender safe space. Sure. LGBTQ friendly. Why not? Free parking lot. Yes. I speak Arabic. Yes. Just fill in a bunch of stuff, right? Why not? And that's there's so many hidden things in here. And by the way, take a screenshot of this. I know there's a lot of different categories. This is my main category: party equipment rental service. And the additional category is bouncy castle hire. Add as many categories as you can. Every time I add categories, they delete them for some reason. They say somebody, I don't know, they keep taking them off. But there's that. Next, photos. Add a bunch of photos at every single job. Look, this is a job I did the other day in a freezing cold. I took my son and my nephew. It's like, why would you take a picture of this? Just because I need, just to show. I even took a picture of my front door just because. The more pictures you have, again, your competitors are not going to take the time to do this. Take a picture at every single job. Have your guys take a picture at every single job and upload it. I tell my guys, this is your proof of delivery. You don't take a picture, you don't get paid. Next, I literally just go down. Reviews. Always reply to reviews. And when you reply to reviews, make sure you mention what they rented and where. Because Google reads this. They were on time and the bounce house was clean, very nice, and communication was point. And we were actually late to this lady. I'm so happy she left us a review. I delivered it personally. I lost my keys. It was a mess. Wintertime is not great for us. She was so nice. I think this AI has been responding because I don't even remember writing this. This is today. Yeah. So if you have AI, like this is the right way to respond to a review. They were on time with the bounce house and very clean, very nice. Communication was on point. SEO is all about text, guys. Google cannot see pictures. Google, it's all about text. In a perfect world, this review should say, Tariq has the best bounce house rentals, because I know and you know that bounce house rentals is a keyword. We want the review to mention the keywords and the location. Tariq has the best bounce house rentals in Chicago. That tells Google this company offers bounce house rentals in Chicago. Now, it's hard enough to have customers to leave a review, let alone tell them what to say in it. So I don't necessarily recommend you do that. But here is your opportunity to do so. So I'm going to say, thank you for the wonderful review, Gabriella. I'm so glad you enjoyed the bounce house rental that we delivered to Oak Lawn. This is where she's located. I know because I delivered it. It's hard in the summer, but right now it's easier. In Oak Lawn, Illinois. Looking, hey, you want to take it a step further? Hopefully, let's see. Be sure to rent. Be sure, let's see. When you're ready, we'll hook you up with a water slide rental in the summer. Why not? Keyword. That is another keyword that I want to rank for. Google's going to read this. So make sure you reply to every review and make sure the replies have keywords in them. City and keywords. I think there's this new thing that's been replying to everybody's reviews, and I don't like it. So literally just go down the list, guys. Products. This is another great opportunity. Literally just add products. Look at all these products I added. I don't even have half of these anymore. But you come to my Google business profile versus your Google business, man, I look so legit. Google's like, man, this guy he's using all of our stuff. Think about it like this. It's kind of like posting. It's like a Facebook page that posts every day versus a Facebook page that doesn't. Which one looks better? That's what this is like. You're filling in all the information. So add products. Now, a quick warning about products. Never, ever, 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 ever put the price. Because if you put the price and then you change your price, you're going to forget to change it here. You don't want to have to change your price in 10 different places. Just leave the price blank. Just make sure you put the link back to your website, a description, as long as you can. Put a very long description. Go to Google, like, look, I just got a new bounce house. So here, let's do one together. Actually, we got a slip and slide. We'll do that one. All right, there's a new slip and slide that we got. I'm gonna save image as, and always try to name your slip and slide Orland Park water slide rentals. Try to put keywords in the names as well. All right, so I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I'm gonna say, write a 1,000 word description for this product. And I'm just gonna, you don't even have to, you just have to grab it, put it in here. Now, one thing it says, I have to remind it, don't mention safety or any specifics. Yeah, let's just see what it says. Or any specifics about the product. Like it says, oh, it starts adding crazy stuff. Like this product has a side rail. It starts adding stuff that aren't true. So I just put any technical specifics. Let me know in the comments, by the way. Is this helpful, guys? I hope this is helpful. I'm not boring you guys. That lets me know that we're on track. And if you're on Zoom, you can unmute yourselves, by the way. I don't know if that feature's on or off. Maybe. Yep, there you go. All right. Dive into tropical fun. Boom. So look at this. This is I should have told it what to focus on. Okay, rewrite. Man, I'd be feeling bad for ChatGPT. Rewrite this with a focus on the SEO keywords. Slip and slide rental, water slide rental, and bounce house rental in Orland Park, Illinois. So now I'm going to go back. While I was doing that, I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to add this product. Here's a picture. Tropical slip and slide. There's categories too. You can create a new category. Price, leave it empty. Product page URL right here. And this should be about 1,000. 1,000 exactly. Oh no. All right. What was it? All right. There you go. All right. I'm just going to publish this. iPhone says it's amazing info. Thanks, Tariq. Thank you, Rosangelo. Tom says, why you don't want to mention safety? You know why I don't want to mention safety? Because it starts to add, like, it's got a safety railing and it starts to add things that are not true. And I just don't ever want to be held liable for that. So I'd rather just don't mention safety in the description. Great question. So products, and then now there's services. You're like, well, dang, this is never ending. You see, this is why most people don't know this stuff. Right here, services. So water slide rentals is a service, no price. There you go, 300 description. This is an opportunity for me right now. Write a description for my water slides category on Google Business Profile. The keyword is, sorry, the SEO keyword is water slide rentals. And by the way, guys, remember these two words. Water slide rentals, 3 words. These are the top 3 words in the industry. Bounce house rentals with an S. Water slide rentals with an S. Tent rentals with an S. These are the only 3 words you should ever target. Until like way down, once you've maximized these, which is probably never, only focus on these words. Don't try to get like variations. This is it. The data is there. If you want to see your specific area and see for yourself, then I've done plenty of videos on that. So the SEO keyword is water slide rentals. And I'm just going to give it the category itself. This is cool that now you can just give the, put your URL in ChatGPT and it'll do all the work. Here's the category URL. Oh, dang, I forgot to sell 300 characters. 300 characters max. All right, so I've copied this, go back here, put it in there. 290, perfect. And there's no URL, that's fine. So I added my services, add tent rentals, canopies and tents. Okay. Now do the same thing for tent rentals in Orland Park. Bam. All right. So you get the idea. Now I'm done here. Bookings, add a booking link. So I just put my website and then Q&A. I guess you could add Q&A. So let's see, add a question. How do I book a bounce house? Or what area do you service? Am I posting a question or, oh, okay. It's ask a question. Okay, this is weird. I guess not bad. You could just have people come in here and ask questions and then you answer them. It's actually not a bad idea. And then last but not least, updates. This is really, really important, guys. Really, really important. Updates are like posts. You can add an update or an offer or an event. Events, you're not going to do much, but you probably should once a year host some kind of event. I actually just did a video on this on our YouTube channel. Check it out. We had a very successful event that we hosted for ourselves accidentally. So I highly recommend you check it out on the Event Hawk YouTube channel. But updates and offers. This is such an easy opportunity. Updates. Wow. We now offer slip and slide rentals. Check out our new slip and slide, new tropical. And I don't even know why I'm doing this. I can just have ChatGPT do it. Tropical slip and slide rental and book it for this summer before it's gone for your date. I know that doesn't, check it out. Check out our new tropical slip and slide rental and book it for your party this summer before all dates are gone. Button, learn more. Always do learn more, never book online. And I like to send them to the category. I don't like to send them to that exact product. They did a study. This is really, really interesting. If you are looking at this slip and slide and you click on a button that takes you to just that slip and slide, you are less likely to book than if it takes you to this page. It's the weirdest thing. They actually did it with shoes. They had people look up a shoe and they found the exact shoe that they wanted. And they took them to the product page. They were testing what's better, the product page or the category page. And when they took people exactly to the product that they clicked, they converted less than when they took them to a category page. And the psychology behind it is they believe that people don't like to be backed into a corner. They like to have a choice. So if I click on this and I go to a page that has just this, I'm less likely, because you've kind of cornered me. I want to go to this page and see that I have options, and then I want to pick this. I hope that makes sense. It's pretty interesting phenomenon there.
Hey,
Post.
Tariq, I got a question about that.
What's up, Lane?
Is there a way to make that dynamic? Because what I'm thinking about is like there's times where I've been shopping for clothes and you click on the item and then it takes you to the page and you can't find that item. So is there a way to make it where like that item shows up at the top of the page and then sorts the rest? Is that doable?
I mean, so dynamic on your website, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, yeah, like when you come in from a link.
I know what you're talking about. Not, I used to play with that a lot. I used to do it more with cities. Um, I'm not sure about that, but what I have had success with is specifically for tents, Lane. I don't know if you're planning on doing tents, but
I would like to eventually.
dynamic ads for tents, where
Uh-huh.
if you type in tent rental, you can set up Google Ads to automatically add your city to it knows where you're sitting, and it'll say Orland tent rentals or Chicago tent rentals or Houston tent rentals based on wherever you're sitting. It'll say we have tent rentals for your city. That I've had success with, not so much with the bounce houses, but with the tents.
Okay.
But that is cool if you can get there, and then this one could be on top. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I was just thinking because it's annoying when you're looking for that item and you can't find it. So it's like then you'd have the best of both worlds. You'd be able to
Yeah,
find your item, but then have all of the ones to choose
true,
from.
true. So that was we said there's two things. There's, oops, that's confused. We said there's updates and then there's offers. You should always I would do these weekly, honestly. And this is where, if you're coming to the conference next week, man, I'm super excited because I'm going to show you guys how to hire an assistant for like $6 or $7 an hour. It is going to be the greatest thing. And this is going to be I'm going to be hiring an assistant too. For those of you guys who don't know, I have Zoelle. She's in the US. I pay her, US wage, and I can't really afford to hire another Zoelle as much as I'd love to. But what I'm going to hire is an assistant for myself and Zoelle to do things like this, to answer the phones, reply to EventHawk text messages. And that's going to be from outside of the country. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. There's people out there who have great English, who can respond to calls and texts. And I'm going to show you, we've been very successful at this, mostly on the EventHawk side, not so much on the party rental side, but I'm excited to try it on a party rental side. We're going to do it live at the event. I'm gonna put out a job post with you guys. We're gonna all do it together. And I guarantee the best hire you can make is an assistant. It really allows you to level up and work on bigger things. And this should be one of their top roles. Every week, add one update and one offer. And your offer, you always have an offer going. You always do. Even if you think you don't, there's always something, right? Check out our package deal. You don't even have to be specific, right? So I don't know if I have any pictures here. Most of my stuff has been, all right, here we go. Free lights. Just making it up. Free set of lights with any tent rental booked in February. Booked in January. Let's just do January. Start date today. End date. Oh, post. That's it. Now, when you search for bounce house businesses now, when you type in bounce my house, look what happens. You're going to see my company. You're going to see my description, but look what you're also going to see. You're going to see my products. Look how this is so much more appealing than like your profile probably stops here. Mine extends down. I have products, and then I have categories. And then I have questions, which I should probably have, like, my family and friends ask questions and I answer them. So you should probably do that. Then I have reviews. Then I have the description. And then check it out. Boom. There's my update. There's my update from 4 minutes ago. So you see, it's just going farther and farther. Here's my profiles. And if you don't have these, you need to. And by the way, this is another one. Everybody here needs to create a LinkedIn for their party rental business. One, because it helps your SEO. It's a strong backlink. And two, because you're going to need it for the conference, because we're going to be hiring on LinkedIn. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And you're going to need a LinkedIn business profile, not your LinkedIn personal profile. You need to have a company account in your LinkedIn. And to do that, you just log into LinkedIn, you go here, create company page. And then I don't know where my offer is. Anybody see my offer? What was my offer, by the way? It was something about tents. All right. Well, anyways, you get the idea. It shows up here. And check it out. I have a YouTube channel as well for my party rental business. So we don't really do much with it, but it's there. It's just showing more stuff. We're showing up in more places. So this is the easiest way to help your SEO for free on your own. All right. Just fill in as much as you can. Any questions?
Hey Tariq, we definitely started using the Google Map, and we've had one for years, but never posted anything, didn't have anything. It was just blank. But I was watching one of your other videos, and we like you said, making sure that we take a photo at each party, and that was something, and that gets you the ranking on that Google Maps. If that's in each city we was going in. So if I was in, because I'm in Little Rock, and now, which hit me because I had to start all over. I had to start my Google profile all over because they kind of took it away. They took my, so I had to went from all the reviews I had to starting all the way over. So now we're trying to implement piece by piece on there. But that's how we got to really be on the Google Maps and ranking on there, of course, with the sponsored posts and with the maps on there, seeing on there. So that gets that traction. That gets you moving up there. In each city, I was make sure I have attached if I was in Little Rock or North Little Rock, here in Arkansas, and just each city doing it. So it does help, definitely. And it shows us on there.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to start over, man, but I'm glad.
Yeah.
Better late than never, man. You'll get up there in no time. You get up there in no time. So here's what I want to do. So this is one piece of it, the Google Business Profile. Remember, there's 3 sections on Google. Bounce out here. Let's do incognito mode. Thank you, Lane. Bounce house rentals. Look, see, this time it did not show any ads, just one Google Maps ad, which is mine. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can run ads on Google Maps too, which you should. Show it up twice. Unless I have a twin that's got one less review than the other. Look at that. One has 888, one has 889. So here we go. And this is what it looks like with without the when I searched this time, there was no ads. Now, there are 3 sections. Remember, there's ads, there's maps, and then there's search. So everything I just showed you is going to help for the maps, right? What about the search? The maps, the Google Business Profile also helps the search. And by the way, nobody knows all this stuff like 100% because Google does not make their algorithm public, right? And they do that for a good reason because they don't want people to try to game the system. But how can you get free? How can you increase your rankings for free for this site? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. First of all, if you have an EventHawk account, you can actually see where we're going to talk about something called, here, let's back up. We're going to talk about something called domain ranking. Domain ranking. Or sorry, domain, not domain ranking. Yeah, domain ranking. Yep, domain ranking. So every domain has a rank out of 100. EventHawk.com has a rank. My website has a rank. Your website has a rank out of 100. Okay. And the domain rank is based on a lot of different things, but one of the primary factors is how many other websites refer people to your website. How many other websites link to your website? In other words, how many backlinks you have from other websites. And how strong those backlinks are and a bunch of other stuff. But you want quantity and quality. So in your EventHawk account, if you go to, let's see, Mr. Calvin, I don't know if you have it, but if in EventHawk, you can actually do a free scan. If you go to sites, or is it sites or reputation? If you go to reputation, sorry, Calvin, you mind if I share your rank here? Sorry, I should have asked.
No, that's fine.
All right, cool. All right, so in EventHawk, if you click on reputation and then SEO booster, this gives you a free scan. All right, so you already got it. So it doesn't show you the scan. So this is what you want it to look like. So this is Calvin paid for the SEO booster. Like, what is it, like $49 a month, right, Calvin?
Yeah, 49.
Yeah, $49 a month. And
We
it
was
listed
only
it.
showing up. We was only showing up at like 3-4% or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll look at one. Who, if you have an Event Hawk account and you're not, you don't have the SEO booster, put your name in or your company name in the comments, and I'll show you what it looks like. Dang, bro, you got to reply to your messages. Sheesh. 61. So Calvin's website was listed on 61 strong websites, and he got 61 strong backlinks because of it. What is a strong backlink? Like a backlink from Apple, from Yelp, from Alexa, from Yahoo. Some of these, I mean, you could do it on your own. You don't really need to pay for it. But the cool thing about this is you can update it in one place and it's all there. So like you can go to his Apple listing here. So this is Mr. Calvin's bouncers on Apple. So Apple is giving you a backlink. How cool is that? Now it's better if Apple gives you a backlink versus, you know, like Tariq's Bounce House gives you a backlink. Obviously, Apple is a stronger website. So you want as many of these big companies to give you backlinks. You can go in and you can create accounts with them free, or you can have a program like this where it does it all for you. The cool thing about this is you can go to edit listing information and you could just update it. Like you can add categories and stuff, and it'll update all of them in one go instead of you having to log into each one and update stuff. Let's see who's nobody in the comments. All right, let's just pick a random one. We'll go to.
I just put mine up.
Oh, you put yours up? I don't see it. Hang on. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry, I'm on Facebook. And what's your business name?
ANS Party Rentals.
ANS?
ANS, yeah.
ANS?
The and sign.
And sign, gotcha. Gosh, all one word?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got it on too. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for investing in your SEO. So you got 71 listings unavailable. Not sure what's going on here. Here, let's look at, are you paying for this?
Yes.
Okay, do me a huge favor. Reach out to support. We got to see what's going on with this, why they're all saying unavailable. Can you do that
Okay.
for me tomorrow, please?
I will.
I will tell you I'll do it, but I'm gonna forget. Straight up.
All right. Thank you. Now I'll call them.
All right, thank you. Hometown amusements. Let's see hometown amusements. It's you. Not sure if this is you.
Let me see.
It is, okay. All right, so
Yes.
this is what it'll look like. You'll go into reputation, scan, and you just put scan my business for free.
Okay.
And then you just hit scan, and it's gonna give a scan, and it's gonna tell you how many backlinks you have, or it's gonna give you a score basically based on how many backlinks you have. So let's see what you get.
I'm really curious.
Yeah, it's always nerve-wracking. Dang, that's pretty good. 52. Not bad at all.
So the higher the percentage, the better, right?
Correct. So you're listed at 52% of places you could be listed from Event Hawk's SEO boost. There's obviously a million different places.
So what's like an optimal score to have?
I mean, you want to have 100. So for example, like all these places, what the heck is Telos? You don't know. I don't know. I don't care. But
I have no idea.
you can get a backlink from them, and that can help your SEO.
Okay.
Just because they have a strong website. So for $49 a month, you can get listed all these different places, and you can have it in one place. Now you don't have to pay that. You can go like MapQuest, for example. You guys remember MapQuest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can go to MapQuest and create a free account and list your business. And there you go. You will have a backlink from MapQuest. Then you do the same thing for City Search and Find Open and Telos. These are all high domain ranking websites. And every time you link one, you get a link from one of them to your business. It makes your SEO stronger. Does that make sense?
Yep, absolutely.
The only downside of not paying the money, and by the way, this costs us, I think, $35. It's through a company called Yext. So we don't, it doesn't all go to us, but I've been paying it for years. The biggest benefit is that you don't have to log into 100 places. If you change your number, change your website, change your hours, you just do it in one. So that's the benefit. Again, you don't have to, but it's nice because it's all in one place.
Oh, no, no, no. A little thing. Is that
So that's how you go ahead and you get a free scan inside of Event. Outside of that, let's go ahead and do some premium scans that are not free. These scans cost money, right? But I'm gonna do them for you guys for free right now. I don't know that I'll be able to get to everybody, but I will do my best. We have 15 minutes left. So we're gonna go to local brand manager. You can sign up for this if you'd like. They might have like a free trial where you do GeoGrid search, and we can look at your Google Maps rankings. So new config. Let's go ahead. Who is on? Go ahead and list your. Here's what I need you to do. List your. Just list your business name and your city in the comments. If you're on Facebook, let me just mute myself here. Sorry, Brian, audible version for Bounce House School is not yet available. It will be available soon. Still working on it. Thanks for asking. I'll get there. It's been crazy with the conference coming up and the book. All right, so let's go ahead. Zombie Ice Weston. All right, here we go. And we're gonna do, just to keep it quick, I'm just gonna do a 5-mile radius. Local. This is a little tough because you do foam rentals. So foam, do you know what people type in? Carlos?
Yeah, phone parties, Weston.
Foam party?
Yeah,
Okay.
phone party or phone parties, Weston.
Okay, it should pull both. So this should tell us how you're ranking for that. Create config. All right, I'm gonna set up a couple more. It takes a couple minutes to set it up, and then I'll do. Then it should be ready. Pure City. Pure Party. Pure Party, Georgetown. Sorry, you're not coming up. Oops. Oh, there it is. All right, Bounce, House Rentals. All right, next we have, so I'm going to plug all these in, and then we'll look at your results together. Oops. Hometown Amusements. Not coming up. Do you have a Google? You have to have a Google business profile for this. So if you don't have a Google business profile, it will not.
I
come
do.
up.
Put a space in between hometown.
Okay, tell you what, send me your Google business profile. I can
All right.
pull it up that way.
How do I just copy and paste the URL?
Yeah, just kind of paste the URL.
All right.
Twin Unicorns came right up. Well done. Great big. Oh, whoops. Jumping Fun Party Rentals. I need your city, Jumping Fun Party Rentals. Sure, there's about 1 million Jumping Fun Party Rentals. ANS Rhode Island. Sorry, not coming up either.
Uh-oh.
Send me your Google business profile. I could try to find it that way. And then on Facebook, we have Bounce Around Rentals Control. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. Hillside Rentals.
Hmm.
Sorry. All right, we'll take a couple more and then we'll start looking at results. GeoGrid. And this is just a quick 5x5. There's nothing crazy, just a 5-mile one, just to so it doesn't take forever. It doesn't cost me a bunch of credits. All right. Oops. Okay, I'll take 3 more. Whatever the next 3 are in the comments. Take one from.
Do you just need my website link?
I don't think website will work. Let me see. Nope, it has to be the map URL or Google search.
I'm on my phone. I can't get my Google result to come up.
Bouncer guy. There you go. All right, here after this one, I'll go and I'll Gateway Rentals is not coming up either. Well, you guys are always welcome to schedule a call with Event Hawk and we can give you a free full SEO audit. It's a little bit even more advanced than this. Do you, Mr. Calvin's?
Were you able to pull up the hometown amusements one?
Mr. Calvin's not coming up either. What was the hometown? You said hometown.
Yeah, hometown amusements.
Where is it at?
Clinton, Maryland. That's it. That's right there. Yep.
Okay. You know what it probably is? Do you have an address on there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let me see. When I go to the map. All right. So is the, let's see. Share. Let's try that. All right, let's try. Let me try the place ID. Where is that? Data. I don't know if it's in there. All right, let's try that. I'm so sorry, no luck.
That is so strange because I was showing up #1 in Google searches for a hot minute in Clinton, Maryland. Now you can't get me to come up at all.
I mean, you're coming up, just not sure why it's not finding you. It's finding some others. Yeah, I mean, you could schedule a call with us. We can take a closer look. Hometown amusements. This is not you, right?
Where is that at?
North Carolina. No, it's not.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look at what the ones that we did look like. Here is the last GeoGrid today. So here's the bouncer guy. Here's what yours look like. Take a screenshot. Pretty good. All right, you got that screenshot? All right, moving on. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to take a screenshot of each one. Here is Essential Party Rentals. Not great. Take a screenshot. Definitely recommend you get some help with the SEO. Next, we have Hillside Rentals. Ooh, nice. Hillside Rentals, killing it. Very good. Like ones all across. That's amazing. Now remember, this is a 5-mile radius. If you want like a 10-mile or 15-mile radius, just schedule a call with us, and we can get you a more detailed evaluation. Bounce around rentals. See what you're looking like. Not bad, not bad. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. All right. Going to Twin Unicorns. Cool name, by the way. Here's Twin Unicorns. Not bad around the, not bad until you get to around 5, like your first 3-4 miles, you're doing great, but then you get past that and you're not doing too great. You get killed. So you definitely need to work on your SEO. Pure Party. There you are. Oops. This thing's so touchy. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1.
This is
On the ice.
I'm kind of dumbfounded that you can't find Hometown Amusements because I pay $7.50 a month to ERS for SEO service.
Might be a technical thing.
So what should I reach out to them and say?
Honestly, I would ask them, do they not send you something like this every month?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
The heck are you paying for? I don't know. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm not sure what so with Event Hawks SEO, we send a map like this every month because this is how you know if what we're doing, because we want to know if what we're doing is working or not. I'm not trying to bash what they're doing, but
Oh, I agree, but it's just concerning that I'm not even showing up. And I think I've been using their service for like 4 months now.
well, I didn't say you're not showing up. So you clearly are showing up because we were able to find you. So to be fair, I mean, you are showing up, just for some reason, and it could be this software. To be fair, I don't want to blame ERS for. I mean, ERS is a good company. Just not sure how their SEO deliverables are, but I would expect. I think we charge. I think for our $500 package, we'll send you a map like this every month. So if they're charging 700, if I was paying 700, I would expect some kind of visual report like this.
Mm.
I mean, do you get a report every month?
I don't think so, no.
So how do you know if it's working? How do you know what they're doing?
That's right. Well, they said it takes like 6 months for it to start working.
Well, it does. Yeah, I mean, it does show. It does take time.
Right.
Well, how do you know? How do you know if you're heading in the right spot? So here, I'll show you like mine.
Exactly. I'm
Mine is
gonna reach out to
actually.
them tomorrow.
Yeah, I definitely would. I'm sure they'll respond positively. And if you want us to take a deeper look, just schedule a call with us here.
Yeah.
So this is what we will send you every. And I'm so sorry, Carlos. Your SEO sucks, bro. I don't know what you're doing. But
That's not mine.
what is it?
That's not mine.
That's not yours?
It's that's an old profile that Google has not deleted.
Okay. All right, good.
It's Zombie Ice Party Experiences.
Okay, let me see if I Zombie Ice
Party Experiences. There you go. You just pass it. There you go. Phone. They have it as phone. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why Google hasn't taken that out. I've closed it so many times.
Phone party?
No, the Zombie Ice LLC
Oh, yeah.
one.
I think that's everybody that we checked. we do have to wrap up, guys. 22 a.m. Oops, this is November 3rd. Yep. So back to yours, hometown amusements. And when I type it in, you do show up. It's just for whatever reason, it could be a setting, could be something like that, but there's just something that's not allowing it to find it. So
Right.
I would-
I set all that up myself. So that's not something that they did.
okay.
All the pictures that are on there and all that, I set all that up. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I'm not showing up for you.
Much better, Carlos. Much better. Looking good. Love it. Yeah, I'm not sure why. This is not our software. This is local brand manager. It's like one of the top SEO softwares out there. We pay for
Right.
it. So it's a really popular software and it finds all these things. Let me show you what our reports look like. So here's mine for my company. You'll get like a side by side. So here we go. You'll get like a bigger one. And this is, so like you can put, so this is October and then this is January and I can view comparison and I can see how my SEO is getting better or worse. And look at that, it's getting worse. So what this means is that somebody here is working pretty hard on their SEO and they're kicking me out. That doesn't mean I'm doing anything wrong. I mean, I could be doing well, but like here, this one turned into a 10, this 2 turned into a 19, this one turned into a 19. That's why SEO, not only does it take a long time, it's never ending. You're never done with your SEO because the minute that you stop, the minute you get comfortable, something like this happens. That's why people are like, oh, SEO, you just pay for 6 months and then you're good because they built all your landing pages. Yes and no, because you're good as long as nobody in your market gets aggressive and hungry. The minute somebody comes to your market that's hungrier than you are, this kind of stuff starts happening. So I'm about to start my 10th season. I probably got 2 competitors popping up here who are a lot hungrier than I am. So I got to get off my butt and start working on my SEO again.
Hey, Tariq, just realistically, how wide of a net should your SEO cover for this? I mean, should it just be your service area or should it be 5 miles past your service area or what are we talking?
Just your service area.
Okay.
You don't want to, for the longest time I was ranking in areas that I don't service. And if you're getting calls from places that you don't service, that's probably why. So you don't want to rank in places that you don't service. And for me, like, I don't even want to be ranking #1 here because I don't want to go there anymore. Like this is too far for me now. I used to service a much bigger area. So I'm okay with just having like this 10 here, I'm not worried about. This 9 here, I'm not worried about. I don't even go there. I don't go to Romeoville. I'm really just concerned with the first, this like 10-mile radius here.
Okay.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what you guys, if you guys have any questions. Not on Zoom is going to be, when Zoom shuts down, the comments go away. But if you guys are online, or feel free to hit me up after. I hope you guys found this valuable. I hope you guys are excited. And by the way, big day today. Today's a very big day for me. My book launched today, guys. In case you guys haven't heard, like I haven't been talking about it every day. I'm so stoked, guys. If you go to Amazon and you type in my name, boom, there it is. Bounce House School.
Nice.
Paperback, Kindle, and hardcover. I'm super excited. I already got 2 reviews. Thank you guys. This is like a huge accomplishment for me and for this industry to have a book that is literally as Kelsey Bay said, the how-to book for the industry. I would really appreciate your support. Go out, buy the book, and leave a review. Could really use that. I really appreciate that from you guys. And then the other thing is, the other big announcement is this weekend is the conference. So if you guys still haven't bought your ticket, we are sold out for in person, but we still have virtual tickets. Today, we sent you all the information to get your workbooks printed out. In fact, hang on 1 second. I just picked up the in-person workbooks. You guys are gonna flip. These are so nice. Hang on 1 second. We'll go grab them. All right. So you got the book, which by the way, you guys are probably going to get your books before me. Amazon, there's a delay. And if you're the author, I'm not getting my book till the author copies until February 1st. But if you order it on Prime, you get it in 2 days, which is stupid. But there's this bad boy. And then boom, this is the conference workbook. This thing is worth at least $20,000. At least, and I'm being conservative. $20,000 right in here. So if you guys have not got your ticket yet or have not printed this, if you're coming in person, I'm going to give you one. I just printed them today. Staples prints them in like 24 hours. Lane, did you get my message? Did you get the text?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Man, I've been so out of it. I don't even know what I was talking about half of that, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
No. No problem. And actually, I'm really glad. I'm sorry that what happened. Don't mean to put your business out there, but you actually gave me a really good idea. Like, why not print them? So I was just going to give the virtual people a PDF, but I'm like, hey, we could print it. So Staples, this cost me, I think $17, and they printed it in less than a day. And man, let me just show you here. Like, this thing is like, there's so much stuff in here. Stacy Chase shares a 12-month, month-by-month marketing plan where each month, what you should be targeting, what holidays there are each month, how to target them. She's been in business for 30 years, and she's in Chicago, and her December is busier than her July. That's how this woman doesn't just, she doesn't just focus on Google ads and net Facebook ads. She goes out and she does all these events that I've never even heard of. There's people will find a reason to spend money and party. She's going to go through each one. She's got them all listed out. I've got the 6 components of business and how to master them so that you can have your business run without you, like I have. There's $10,000 sales. There's the $3 million business owner. Kurt Resch is coming from Minnesota. He's going to talk about how to make $1 million with just bounce houses. No tents, no mechanical rides, nothing else, nothing but bounce houses, which a lot of us didn't know was possible. How do you make $1 million with just bounce houses? So I'm super excited to hear from him, and so much more. If you guys,
How do we get it? The workbook?
did you buy your ticket?
No.
Yeah, if you bought your ticket, then you would have got the PDF so you can print it.
This is my first meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Well, welcome. Happy to
Thank you.
put this in your calendar. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining. You've never been on any of these? We do these every week.
No. Yeah. No.
Yes, we do. Tariq, I won't be able to make this one. My brother's
Okay.
birthday, my mother's birthday, so all fall
happy
one
birthday.
back to back. She's birthday's on Saturday. My brother's birthday's on Sunday. I'm very heartbroken.
You're not coming to the conference?
Oh no, I'm heartbroken.
Bro,
I want to make it.
The conference is in the morning, bro. Ain't nobody doing a birthday party at 9 a.m. No excuses.
Where is the conference?
The conference is in Chicago. We have a virtual option. We're sold out of the in-person, but here's the conference page. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Buy your conference tickets here. Once you buy your conference ticket, you'll get the registration link, and then shortly after you will get the workbook.
Hey, not to put more on your plate, but could you drop in the chat like what we need to have ready for the conference? Like, you'd said something about the LinkedIn accounts and the Google profiles, that kind of stuff. If there's anything else, do you mind dropping that in there so we can have all that set up?
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all you need. Make sure your Zoom is working and your LinkedIn account is created. I'll share. Thank you for. Here's the document. I'll share that right now. All right, well, I have to find it. Anybody who bought a ticket but did not get that, there's four things you need. You need to register. I sent that link a couple days ago, and you need to create a LinkedIn account. You need to print the workbook if you're not in person. And the last thing is, there is no last thing. I think that's it. Oh, make sure your Zoom is working, or bring a laptop if you're coming in person. That's it. Fernando, if you need the workbook, then message me because you should have got a message today. If you bought, everybody who got a ticket should have got a text today. All right, guys.
Is there a coupon code?
There was a coupon code. I don't know if it's still active. Text. Okay. Anybody who needs a workbook or a ticket, text the word, text 708-401-6465. That's our number. I'll put it in the comments.
Whoa, wait a minute.
708-401-6465. And then we can help you out tomorrow when the team gets in.
All right, 401.
708-401-6465. Yep.
Hey, Tariq, one quick question: will we get a link as well? The people that attended in person. I know you said for the Zoom they're gonna have. I guess they can go back to watch it. Will we be able to go back to watch it as well? Even
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everybody who got a ticket is gonna get the recordings. It's gonna as soon as
Gotcha.
we're processing them.
Perfect.
Thank you. Good question. It's gonna be a great one, guys. I mean, I thought the last one was good. This is gonna be so great. I mean, you guys already know I could talk for 2 full days. You got eight other people speaking. It's going to be insane. And I mean, absolutely insane. I'm so excited of what I'm going to learn. There's so much to learn. And I've already talked with the speakers. These people have some insane stories of how they got to where they got. And I'm like, why didn't you write a book? Why don't you have a show that you do every week? Like, these people are just hidden gems and you're going to get access to all of them. So be ready to put your charm on. Maybe you'll get yourself one of their cell phone numbers and they can mentor you. All right, guys. I got a Dragon Ball game waiting for me. So my son's been waiting. But before I go, I'm gonna do a quick live on the Facebook to give some reminders. So I'm gonna end this Zoom. I'm gonna go live on Facebook real quick. So you guys are free to join there. I'll talk a little bit more about this stuff. And I'll see you guys this weekend. Have a great rest of your day.
Adios, amigo.
Bye.
Bye, Rosangel.
Adios. Have a good night.
Rosangel, when's the crypto going back up? Oh, she left. I thought after inauguration it would shoot up.
Soon.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the day. All right. I'm not selling. I'm holding.
Me too.
All right, guys. See you in the Facebook group right now.